Great. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you today. I'm here in Minneapolis where the weather has turned quite beautiful. I'm the CEO and the founder of Market Advantage. In the commercial space, we go to market as Greenwich.HR. We're a bit different than the other firms you've heard from today in that we're a provider of labor market intelligence. We provide data as a service using a data platform that's the largest and fastest growing source of real-time labor market intelligence in the world. So information about jobs, hiring, pay, skills, careers, what the talent market looks like, who's winning in the talent market, as well as a variety of business intelligence capabilities that are based on how companies communicate and signal what they're doing through their hiring patterns and behaviors. Founded the company in 2015. We went live with our platform in 2016 and went cash positive in early 2017. We are entirely client funded at this point. We have clients, and I'll show you some of these in a minute, in the commercial and the academic space, and we are very interested in extending the value that we can provide in the defense and government more generally spaces. Next slide, please. There are a lot of applications for real-time labor market intelligence. I'm going to focus on what can be done in the defense space on this discussion. If we want to talk about some of the other applications, let me know. I would love to talk with you offline in other areas. Every one of the branches is executing a significantly enhanced talent strategy to deal with the realities of competition for talent and talent requirements in the 21st century. And with those talent strategies comes a need for much greater visibility to what's happening in the market for talent and skills overall, not just within the space of the people within any branch. General Kelly in the Air Force, I think, put it really well. Talent management system has to understand what does the talent market look like and how do we become an employer of choice. So that's right. If you want to answer questions like, how can we make sure that the skills that are being developed by our reservists in their civilian jobs are being put to best use in their roles in the military? You have to understand what those skills look like. If we want to understand how to ensure that we can keep our service members, we have to understand things like retention bonuses and so forth, and how those are competitive with what other options exist outside of the military. And traditional data sources to try and answer those questions are woefully inadequate. If you're talking about census data that's looking at talent supply, company footprints, and so forth, that data is years out of date. If you're looking at pay data that's available is based on pay decisions that are often 2 to 3 years old. Even hiring data put out by the government every month is significantly inaccurate and not replicable. So, and really it's at too high a level to be actionable. So we founded Greenwich.HR to take advantage of next generation technology to really capture what's happening in the labor market in real time, at large scale, and with high precision. Next slide, please. Okay, so the data platform that we offer is not like any other source of information that's available when it comes to jobs and skills and pay and so forth. To put some of these numbers on the page in perspective, we track what's happening with 70% of all the new jobs that are created in the US. That translates to just under 200,000 new jobs that we capture attributes on every single day. On any given day, we're monitoring the hiring behaviors of over 1 million companies. We also have publicly facing individual career profiles for over 450 million individuals worldwide. About 150 million of those are in the US. So in addition to having world-class data collection capabilities, really the underpinning for the whole data platform is the ability to integrate data that spans millions of sources and put it in one common framework, one set of taxonomies, one data architecture. So anyone interested in any specific topic or question can see the entire labor market through one common lens. That's a patented technology that we introduced when we launched the platform, And it really creates a powerful way to see what's happening in both the big picture and at the small in the smallest picture.
Another 30 seconds.
Great. Can we go to the next slide, please? Here's a couple of the clients that we've served in the commercial and the academic spaces. Our clients find the data platform extraordinarily robust. It's deliberately set up as a cross-purpose platform. So there are a broad set of use cases. If you go to the next slide, please. They tend to fall into two areas. One is around signal intelligence and the other is market analysis. Most of the military opportunity that we're talking about here is around the market analysis. Who's hiring what jobs, what they're paying, what skills they're looking for, and so forth. Just in that space, the business intelligence component of the market, the commercial market right now, is valued at over $240 billion. Can we go to the next slide, please? All right, so as a data as a service platform, again, looking at more flexible and powerful ability to bring talent to bear on the needs of the military and to take the best advantage of skills that are developed outside of the military and developed in the military that then move into the civilian space. You need a platform that is ideally suited with scale, transparency, integration, has low latency, and is market proven. And that's what we bring to the table. As I mentioned, we're looking for military and government partners to be able to apply the data platform to solve the needs of the talent strategies and really win the war for talent in the 21st century. And with that, I'll leave it open to questions.
Wonderful. Wide open for the panel. Any questions you have for Kerry Sparrow?
Yeah, so this is Ted Machuba, and I will tell you, I've been a civil servant now for 20 years. I have worked in federal service now for 40, and I will tell you that in my view, you have an uphill battle to try to bring talent management into the Army, into government. I applaud the idea. I will tell you, it will be really, really hard. And so I don't know what else to tell you. There are no silver bullets. This is something that we have to do, and there's just so much cultural baggage and friction that you have to work through to really bring talent management into what we do within the government. So sorry.
No, it's by the way, that's not unusual in the commercial sector as well. There are a lot of really ingrained practices and beliefs that more and more companies are recognizing are not adequate, and I think the leadership in all the branches recognizes are not adequate. Our approach is pretty practical. We make it easy to bring our data into specific environments. We encourage our clients to bring it in a way that users are already working. So it's an augmentation rather than a replacement for what they're doing, and to manage the change of having better visibility, starting from where people are. Because you're right, trying to dramatically change an organization as big as the Army or the Navy or the Air Force is a challenge outright. But when everyone believes they understand how to manage talent, it becomes even a bigger challenge.
Can you talk a little broadly about your pricing structure, let's say for corporates?
Sure, we target very savvy analytics teams and technology developers, and our pricing is either on a subscription basis or on a revenue share basis. So pricing ranges can range on a subscription basis for commercial and academic clients from a few $1,000s a month all the way up to mid six figures a year. Revenue share, it's a different pricing scheme based on the role the data plays in the product that's being brought to market.